It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Alert! 319! What's that?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. What's that?
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Stop. What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Middle.
Plowing up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
39. What's that?
Allen to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Off 52.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Look out.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one in 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. They're going to try and throw it here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. Great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Scared folks for a bit, but his extra point is good. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43. Right up the gut. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Middle. Stop. What's that?
Here's Allen. Completed to his running back. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Pass.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
52. Middle. Round 80. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now Allen off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Alert!
There's a dive up the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense. Not settling.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. A Steeler has it. And he doesn't get too far on on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This plays a design run. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. First call here, coming from the shotgun. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Round 80! Middle. Alert! Middle. Where's that?
Second down. Here's Allen again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Alert! Hey, home.
Back to throw now, Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
319!
They'll run for this. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
So first down from the 41.
Alert! Stop. We'll go.
Allen setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going deep down this side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready? Alert! We'll go.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
One last play before the break.
319!
They'll run it here on third down. Here he goes again. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. And also the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now. Here's the handoff. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Allen on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Out. 319. Hey, tight. What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Half 85. What's that?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
19. Steelers 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Okay, ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. He's going to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. This one is up and good. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5.
Steelers 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
Alert! What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Caught on the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
319! Monday! What's that?
Allen. He's got it at the 30. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Allen fires out wide, complete. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Second down now. They need 7. Setting up to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills get it back after the turnover at the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blown back, hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
On 1st down, they'll run. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Catch is made in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5.
Steelers 21.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete out to the right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Round 80! Regular. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. He rolls to his right. On the move into the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Bills with a 5-point lead. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Alert! 180! Go!
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
180! Monday. Half 10. That's it.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Ready? That's it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10. Intercepted. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.